Nah, I'm in this bitch. What up? What's going on with y'all this Monday morning? Fucking hate Mondays. You know who else hate Mondays? Fucking public shooters. For some reason, that should be happening on Mondays sometimes. I think there was a famous, I won't say famous, how do you say this? Infamous, uh, public shooting, and I think the shooter, they was asked why they did it, and the shooter said that they hated Mondays. That was it. They hated Mondays and some other weird, like, arbitrary, random, like, cryptic bullshit, stupid excuse, trying to be a smart ass type shit. But yeah, man, Mondays make you feel like something. It's almost like a reminder between school and work that something is forcing you to act and use your energy, your life energy and time to do something that maybe you don't even really want to do. You can talk about how important education is or how critical it is, to earn money, but then still you're talking about a bullshit public school system and employment, which is actually slavery, because how many people are really doing what it is that they want? And then what do they do with the money that you earn? They tax you. They tax the fuck out you. Actually, they tax the businesses, and then the businesses pass the taxes on to the employees, who then pass, who then have to have their wages taxed, which is illegal. We're not supposed to have our wages taxed for a direct exchange of my personal life energy with an employer. Period. That's between me and them. All the taxes is whack. And actually, some of these businesses might actually be aware of it, that the taxes that they're supposed to pay, they actually pass on to their employees. I don't know how many people are aware of this, but this is kind of how it goes. And then when they tax your income, then they tax all the shit you buy with the income that they actually allow you to have, which is barely over 50%. This is some fucking bullshit. It's all slavery. So when you say you don't want to work or motherfuckers feel lazy, how is your soul supposed to be inspired by the fact that no matter what you do with your life's energy, somebody who you don't know or agree with at all is going to take half of whatever you do with your fucking life energy? That's enough to kill the whole motherfucking endeavor, to kill the whole natural responsibility to maybe, at least at the very least, take care of yourself. Even if you can't contribute to society, but what it is that this technology, the military industrial complex and all this shit wants to drive itself so far into a position of control, influence, and power over the world that they will get you to help them do that shit. This is just their idea. Technology moves too fast. They don't even need to be doing all that. Humanity would have been fine without all of these big, leaps and bounds in technology. We really don't need it, really. We just would have been fine without a lot of this stuff. But they want to propel this shit so fast that they will hijack your soul's journey to force you into helping them build this shit. And then what happens when you don't? Don't pay them taxes. Watch what happens. Don't go to school. Watch what happens. They put a whole game in front of you with this education that they say is so critical and important. It's only critical and important so that you play your part to be a cog in the wheel of whatever the fuck it is they got going on when they trying to push all this shit that goes above your head and you don't even understand it all. It's all way more magical than what it is that you're doing. There's fucking cell phone technology. There's fucking there's advancements in warfare technology, the military industrial complex. All this shit is super huge, bro. And they know it is too. That's why when you bump into these government officials, these government bodies, they look at you like nothing, because they know what the real truth is. That you've been pussy enough and dumb enough to not see how much you're being played, and then you be too weak to even stop them. Even if you could see them, they don't see you like nothing. They just move on with what it is that they got going on without a care in the world that you're actually a human being. They don't care. It's such a big, powerful thing. People blow my mind, man, with how callous they can just be, just in life in general. Like I say all the time, man, you see the warrior spirit arise in a man in the midst of a road rage incident. I don't know where that spirit is when all this other bigger shit is like calling your attention. I think it's just weird to me. I'm surprised that the machine could even go around. I'm surprised that all of these strong, tough, able-bodied men, these intelligent examples of what manhood really is. That's what all these men out here think that they are. Every fucking man think that he is the fucking alpha. He is the one, the king, the one who's doing it right. Most of y'all bitches. Y'all acting real fucking tough about a whole bunch of dumbass shit, and nobody's acting real tough about the shit that should be calling even the most feeble man into uh, a level of awareness and desire to want to know and a desire to want to stop, this great evil that we're looking right at. I'm surprised even the most pussified man ain't thinking about, man, look, man, we is backed into a corner right now. We don't even really got nowhere to go, really. We have no place to go but at their ass. Back against the wall. That's just what it looked like. And I'll just be surprised, man. Motherfuckers is real tough, though, out here. Motherfuckers is really out here gang banging. For what? Motherfuckers is enlisting in the army to further all the shit that you bring all of this honor that you think you finna protect this country from. But you just sided with the motherfuckers who you need to protect it from the most. Because Russia can only say so much before we know that it's up with them if they want to fight any American about any American freedom. We know that this is how it will go. No outsider can say this shit to us. But if we get these same commands that are unconstitutional, things that we wouldn't really want to rock with, shit that'll make us want to fight a motherfucker when it comes from DC, then you go, don't fight them. Fight anybody but them. No, nobody gets to say this shit that DC saying. We wouldn't let China get away with none of this shit. As a matter of fact, I think China got their hand up the American ass and doing this through some of these politicians to get these fucking guns because they want their job to be sweet. Let me talk about what the fuck it is I got on here to talk about. What up to anybody in the fucking chats right now? Ghost, all the usual suspects. What up, Ghost? Always in here showing love and support. Hey, bro, share the channel, gang. More people need to be hearing this shit. Man, listen, I just did a live stream last Saturday. Not this past Saturday, 2 days ago. Not that shit. I'm talking about 9 days ago. There was a almost fight right here. I hope y'all seen that. That was fucking crazy. Motherfuckers literally challenged us. Drunk dude might even be a bit racist, prejudice. He had something going on. He damn sure didn't want to be fucking stood up to by some black guys. I can tell that part of him was going, who the fuck you think you is? Who you think you talk? Man, it's like, boy, me and him, it's like apples and oranges trying to compare us. Physically, out of shape, older guy. He couldn't take a fight between me and Cuz. No, ain't no way in hell. He got beat the fuck up, right? Call us out to a fight like he a warrior like that. Man, he'd have got hands and feet would have been all over this dude. And let's keep in mind, hands and feet kill more people than the AR-15. He was really calling us out to do something that seems to happen more than somebody being shot down with a rifle. He was calling us out to do that to him. And we almost did that to him. But what kind of fucking sense do he make it all to think that we dumb, right along with his dumb ass, that we would literally put our guns down like he was requesting to fight him? I'm not going to put a loaded gun down on the ground out of my control to get into a fist fight that maybe I would have lost that fight. Who knows? People act like a motherfucker being scared to fight or unwilling to fight is this man being a pussy because he don't want to take an ass whooping. Hands and feet kill more people than the AR-15. It is more likely that a guy will successfully beat me to death with his hands and feet than what it would be for me to face down a guy with an AR-15 and for him to actually use it to kill me. Especially unarmed, that shit don't even be happening. Y'all better shut the fuck up talking to me about all that dumb gun hate, all that bullshit, all that gun love, everything you got to say to go against anything that I be saying, fuck you. Cause I feel like I'm like 99.9% right about everything I'm saying, bro. Anything that I'm not right about is because I ain't got that piece of information that's gonna put me right on track about something, and I'm always welcoming that shit. My mind is forever open to what the fuck it is that I need to use to adjust how I think so that I can get right. Other motherfuckers don't even be thinking like that. They don't even approach nothing like that. They think they right already, then they stay there. And then when you treat their ass, they whole fucking life, and you correct them, motherfuckers don't even want to follow suit and do what nature is asking you to do, and that is to evolve your fucking frame of mind so that you can increase your chances of survival. You're not going to increase your chances of survival by hating on that gun and then not listen to what the fuck I got to say about it. Trying to save your fucking life, you fucking retards. Tired of y'all. Just did an open carry 2 days ago. Beautiful open carry demonstration. A 4-year-old boy and his sister that's probably like 12 or 13 years old got out the car with their parents. Their parents on the sideline watching, waving from the car and smiling, sending their kids to go hug the black guy with the AR-15 and the sidearm on the fucking corner. The little boy walked up to me. I gave him a little pat on the back, a little hug. Talked to him, asked him how old he was. He said he was 4. My son just turned 3. My youngest boy just turned 3. They remind me of each other. I can feel the vibe of a young boy like that. You know what I'm saying? Looking up to a stranger like, you got this big ass gun, and like, this is crazy. What am I seeing right now? Hopefully this will forever affect both of these kids' lives, and their parents is already on the level because they sent their kids to me. I looked at that man right in his face as he was driving, and he went, sending his kids to me. And I told the little boy, like, Yo, I'm the hero, man. You know that, right? Yeah. Totally understand. Totally understand. This is a beautiful interaction. What they do to the live stream. Ended my live stream. Deleted my live stream. They do it just like that every single time that happens. And this has happened like 3 or 4 times where I am shocked that young children, unattended by their parents, are sent to me by their parents to walk up to me and give me a hug. Every time that happens, they end my live stream. They do not want to see smiling, happy, safe kids walking up to me that don't even fucking know me to give me a hug per the sign, hug an AR owner. This was the fucking point, genius, of the whole fucking sign. I'm telling you, bruh, this is how you make them face what it is that they're doing. If any law enforcement, ATF, fuck y'all. I hope all y'all die in y'all sleep tonight. Do not wake up tomorrow. No blood, no trauma. Nobody did nothing to you. I wish that would happen. I don't even want nobody to ever be in trouble or go to jail or nothing for y'all ceasing to fucking exist. Just cease, bruh. Just go away. Quit your job or sleep and don't wake up. Fuck y'all. And if any of y'all ever fucking put hands on me, what y'all do? What is it that y'all doing? Who y'all trying to hurt when he ain't trying to hurt you? The guy that got hugs from strangers, pregnant women, veterans, law enforcement officers will salute me. They have before. They almost always do. Gracefully accepting an ID refusal. This is a popular video on my channel. I get 2 more videos of cops handling IDing me in a different way that's going to prove that my rights have been violated by police officers in the same state when they use their own personal shit to interpret what the fucking law means and what they willing to kill somebody or beat somebody into submission about. The Butte cops let me fucking refuse verbally, and they graciously said, "You right, this is within your right." Another police department right here in Iowa said that if I did not identify myself, they will have to subdue me, arrest me, get me down to the fucking station, no matter what the fuck it is that I wanted to do to resist. That's what was going to happen because they had to ID me because I wouldn't ID. Unfucking true. 2 police departments in the same fucking state did this to me. Somebody's very right and somebody's very wrong. The motherfucker that was wrong, it was 3 cops. They basically threatened, without saying with the actual literal words, they basically threatened my life that if I didn't prove to them who I was, that they would kill me for it. That's exactly what's happening. If a cop stops you for any reason at all, especially a fucking traffic stop, which is the most likely way that any citizen will come into contact with law enforcement, is in that fucking car with the fucking license plate on it that they can identify you by, when they said that they would not try to identify you unless they were already accusing you of something, but they can identify you by the license plate that they make you pay for. Fuck them, right? In the same fucking state, these motherfuckers basically told me, ID or we will kill you. If a cop pulls you over in a traffic stop, if he said, "or I will kill you," at the end of every sentence, he would just be thinking out loud. He is not fucking exaggerating. Who can tell me this is not true, what I just said? And now who can be okay with it? You gotta know that it's true, and you gotta not be okay with it. This shit is way too easy. Way too easy. Every single fucking time I get some happy strangers to come hug me. And these are kids, especially when they're super young. This little boy was 4 years old. His sister was like 12 years old. Their parents were 10 feet away in the car waving, sending their kids to me. Every time that shit happened, live stream gone, live stream gone, live stream gone. Every time. Every time. They do not want nobody to see that. Fuck y'all. All that censorship, fuck all that shit. Whoever doing that shit, whoever make that choice, I hope you go to sleep tonight and don't wake up. I don't want nobody to do nothing to you. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. It'd be fucking nice if the universe fucking took out the trash though. I hope you go to sleep and don't wake up, bruh. No blood, no trauma, no pain. I don't wish none of that on you. I just want you to not be here though. That'd be fucking nice. That's what you deserve, to not be here. And I need you to understand that I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I don't want you to be here. Go away. Go away. They're doing a whole lot of shit. I just heard about somebody can try this because I don't got no elections. I won't trust none of that shit. Really, I kind of hate that the bitch with the S name is even in my phone. Can you deactivate that? I need to look into that and deactivate that because I don't ever call on this bitch to answer shit for me anyway. I just Google it if I need to or whatever the fuck. And Google is owned by who? BlackRock and Vanguard. They own everything. They at the tops of all of these fucking industries. And that people knew that, and it was like common knowledge, and you applied all of the implications of those things to your life and how you move about the world and how you view certain things, if you do these little simple, logical things, you will grow a healthy distrust for all of it. And that'll grow into a level of resentment where you're going to realize that no matter how big and bad these motherfuckers are, how high above you they are, it doesn't even matter. Who runs BlackRock? I don't know. He's like probably like a mega trillionaire or some shit. The amount of money, power, influence that he has, whoever's like the top 100 motherfuckers, the top 200 motherfuckers, they some very powerful people. More power than what I would ever achieve. But what it is that they have money, influence, to move about the planet and to call resources into whatever planet it is that they have, right? That's what makes people powerful. It's a goddamn shame that we are out here as the people, and us together, we could gather these kind of resources and this kind of a pool, but we don't link like that. We don't vibe with each other enough because all these little differences make us not want to rock with each other. But all we need to do is just focus on the basic stuff, the bottom line stuff, the fundamental stuff. Government and all of this shit is all evil, and they need to be stopped. I don't care what conspiracy theories you agree or disagree with or don't believe or none of that shit. None of it really matters. Can't we all just agree that they need to be stopped because they wilding, they bugging, and they got nefarious plans for us, and we need not sit back and watch them do this shit. I wouldn't watch no man point at me and do this and stand up across the fucking room, rolling his fucking sleeves up, and I know what he's planning. And I'm going to sit here with my hands down. I'm going to let him approach me in this way to do what? He's probably going to punch me. Probably a lot. Maybe even to death. Let's not forget, keep them statistics in line, since y'all like the stats and y'all like the laws and all this other shit. But y'all don't pay attention to the stats when they go against your bullshit. And whenever the law says that the lawmakers appear to be the law breakers, and there's a law that says that they all need to be handled in a certain way, some of them need to be put into the fucking ground 6 feet under the fucking mud and the grass and the daisies and the flowers and shit. When the fucking law says that, now you law-abiding motherfuckers don't want to pay attention to the law. Now the law doesn't matter. Now the law doesn't apply. Qualified immunity and all this bullshit. I just said in the live stream that they fucking deleted that there was a fucking cop that accidentally came into contact with fentanyl on the job while doing a traffic stop or something. Fucking fell out. Fucking total freak out. A fentanyl high this cop got in his uniform on duty, high as fuck off fentanyl by accident. I don't care if it's by accident. Doesn't fucking matter. Because if that was you and you did it one time and you admitted it at the fucking counter getting a background check for a firearm, you're not going to get it. But this cop in front of everybody went through that, went through his little recovery, whatever he had to do, and they gave him another fucking gun and put him back out on duty. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Anybody see that video? It's easy to find a video. I seen the video and make this analysis, and it was one of the things that made me say, I need to do a reaction channel. I do got another channel. I need to be on there doing reaction videos to shit that's related to the shit that I be talking about. I really do need to be doing that, man. I got to make time, man. I got to make time. But where am I at right now? At my 9 to 5. Working 40 hours a week for somebody else's dream. This is what happens, bro. Nobody knows me. They would not allow 1 million people to fucking see my videos. If 1 million people see my videos and 100,000 y'all really rock with me, and then 10,000 of y'all say, I'll give you $1 a month to keep doing this shit, that'd be 10 bands a month. I will quit my fucking job. And that should be easy. That should be easy as fuck. 1 million, there's 100 and something million fucking gun owners in this country. I'm sticking up for all y'all for damn sure. Y'all don't even know I'm here. This is what the problem is. This is what the problem is. This is what the censorship is for. To keep motherfuckers like me out of the light. Out of the spotlight, bro. They don't want 1 million people watching me do this shit, because you ain't gonna see nothing but love, protection, and a few guns. And they don't want y'all to see that like that. Not from the average man. But what kind of world would this be for them to be acting like they want what's best for the world, but then tell you that protective men being willing to do any fucking thing for the shit that they want to love and protect, that's a bad look? It's not a bad look. Because if I put on a uniform and said the same thing, you would salute me and say, sir, yes, sir. But if I say it from down here and I go, man, nobody's exempt. I don't give a fuck about nothing. About where you from or none of that shit. I be having to like really focus in on my artistic expressions of my rap music that I want to eventually get out here. I need to fucking stop dragging my feet about that. Procrastinator, man. That's been me my whole life. I got to stop doing that shit. The films that I've written that I want to revisit, revise, and maybe even put into some independent production at some point in my life. I got to focus on that and harness my energy there, my creative energy, so I can really say, think, and feel and visualize what it is that I be thinking. But man, in my head, bro, man, salute me for the self-control, bro. Because I do not like them. I don't even think we have anything to lose. No, nothing that anybody does out here would make me feel like somebody has crossed the line and you went out of the line or did something too far. You doing too much. If you react to the bullshit that they got going on and then you do something to one of their asses, I wouldn't even blame you. I wouldn't bat an eye. I wouldn't care at all. I might fucking celebrate. I wouldn't call you to do nothing. I would suggest you not do that. I got a better plan than that. We all need to be standing up, a multitude of the people, saying what it is that we want and then making our own demands and then waiting for a response from them. And if it's a multitude of the people that we stop their show, they can't even move forward with all this fucking gematria fuel planning that they have to ritualistically dominate the entire fucking world. This is what they do. You can disrupt that verbally by stopping everything. One day, we all need to agree to not buy anything. Not go to work, not buy anything, no, don't nobody go to court or nothing. They wanted you to shelter in place hard as fuck on your own terms to fuck their shit up. Nobody does that. I don't give a fuck what conspiracy theories you can latch on to that you agree or don't agree with. Let's agree that they're all bad and we need to stop them, and then we all say, well, we agree on enough. That's all they really take. We can discuss the fucking in-between later, but fuck them. And then you react in the most peaceful way possible to see what it is that they do. Because they're going to be some sore losers, and when they fight, then you fight back. But the fighting need to be a reactionary thing if possible. And they know that too, because when they do that, the double F, the two words that go together, the double F, when you fake the initiation of a fight to look like you're not the one that did that shit, but it's somebody else, but it really was you. That type of shit, the FF shit, right? That phrase. When they do that shit, they know that they need to paint this picture that they are reacting to something so that it appears that they have the moral high ground to be doing what it is that they're doing, because even they know having the moral high ground by not actually initiating the fight puts you in a position that even if you get crazy, stupid, dangerous, violent, rough as fuck, maybe you should have did that because somebody shouldn't have started with you in the first place. They should have never played you like that. They should have never did that shit. So fuck them after that. Even they know that that's how I rock, and I'm trying to tell y'all the same fucking thing. It's the same thing that they telling you. They don't want you to understand that the gun gets the job done, period. Speak your shit. Talk your shit, man. But as soon as that shit don't work and you know motherfuckers in the room, they want to bust a move, then use that gun then. Fuck it. Because it's going to be what it's going to be, because I said what I said and I meant that shit, bro. We gonna get this fucking liberty. Y'all gonna give it to us, and we gonna take that shit. Y'all act like y'all praise that shit. Everybody with the fucking I can't remember the name of the flag. The some start with a G. The fucking don't tread on me flag. All you guys, y'all talking real tough. Y'all not. They treading, and you doing nothing. Acting like some bitches. Y'all some bitches. Y'all won't even stand up together and say nothing. Y'all scared to watch. Y'all gotta watch y'all words, because y'all don't even want to sound like nothing. But if they can get you to not say it, you're not gonna do it. That's for damn sure. But for me, nigga like me, I don't give a fuck. I hope they ass all die. And if they want to bust a move, tell them tap the K, because I don't even give a fuck. We got nowhere else to go. Y'all are worried about dying, but they trying to kill you right now. If somebody up a gun on you and you go, I'm not going to shoot him. I don't want to be in a fight for my life. I don't want to die. He's pointing a gun at you. I don't know what the fuck it is you're talking about or what you're waiting for. The Gatson. The Gadsden. Whatever, however you pronounce that shit. That's right. Thank you, Fluffy Bunny. Arsenal. I like all of that together. That sounds sweet. I like that. To let people know, right? There's the fluffy bang, but then there's the bang bang. Like there's the yin and yang. Bring it all. I like that shit. Motherfuckers is bugging, bro. Man, peace and love to y'all, man. I gotta go to work, but what I do know is that like giving a fuck so much and not wanting to fucking die so bad that you will fucking run and die instead of fight and die. Y'all is wild, bruh. Everybody bitches, bruh. Trying to explain death and console my 10-year-old stepson is weird, because it is very much I believe outside things in my life, other personal things that never come across this phone here, uh my childhood, everything, man. I try to reflect back on my childhood so I can find things back there that help me see what it is that I got going on right now. Like reflecting on your childhood to help you in your adulthood, it does. Whether it's getting advice from trying to remember advice or guidance, or even appreciate what it was that your mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, anybody around you was trying to say when you know that they was trying to protect you or guide you. When you look back at it, like when they say shit like, this is gonna hurt you way more than it's gonna hurt me, and then they whoop your ass, they do mean that shit. In the time you don't understand it, but then when you grow up, then you understand. It's shit like that. But reflecting on these things that help you build on who you are right now is a dope thing, and people need to be doing that. But if you pay attention to the world and you're being honest in your observation, all of this shit is really calling a whole lot of people to to not be so worried about death, because it's already inevitable. I'm not quite sure like why the possibility of you dying becomes a reason why you won't stand up for some of the greatest things. And when people can get a hold of that, and you see them um, manage themselves in that way to take full ownership and control over that destiny in their life, and then they become a police officer, which is a dangerous job I wouldn't do. I'll give them that much respect. There is a certain level of not giving a fuck that you have to be a cop, even though deep down I think a lot of y'all are pussy. It does take a willingness to die for whatever it is you're doing for you to be able to do that, and I recognize that, if nothing else, inside law enforcement and military service. So I salute y'all for that, because there's that kind of energy is very necessary in the average man, and y'all have beaten that out of the average man. The average man is a fucking pussy, period. It's crazy, bro. It's wild, really. I think my bullies growing up when I was a kid, I think about them a lot, and I think about how at a very young age I had to make a choice. Am I gonna keep running from this guy and choosing different paths and cutting through backyards and shit so I can get to and from school in peace, or am I gonna just walk the path where I know who that it is, where he is, and then I have rocks in my hand and a stick, and I go, I bet you he stopped fucking chasing me today. I bet you I fuck him up today. He's got me to run from him. He's going to be surprised when I'm smiling and I'm holding this stick and I'm begging him to come to me. This is going to be awesome. Like the fear turned into almost a bit of excitement on confronting him. I wanted him to see this. I wanted him to know that I'm not fucking playing. I wanted him to know how he was making me feel the whole time, chasing me to and from school. This is the shit that you reflect back on, and then you go, yeah. Life has been building, and I think all y'all got this shit. Life has been building up for you to take bits and pieces of information and lessons and build a man out of this, something that you can recognize in the world that is needed. Then for you to fucking fill that void, and a lot of y'all not doing that. A lot of y'all bitches. I am so tired of y'all, bro. But you gonna get what you deserve. This is what happens. Whatever happens is because you let it happen. There is no other way to do that, and it's not words of wisdom or some kind of karma sentiment. No, it's not, bro. It's literal cause and effect. If you let things build up to get an advantage over you, you can damn sure believe that you are going to bump into the repercussions of allowing that to happen. It's going to find you. Y'all are weird, bro. What else do you think was fucking going to happen when you give something like the government illusion? And then you put regular people into this wheel, behind the wheel of this vehicle, then you go, I think we'll be all right like this. No, the fuck you're not. You don't trust them. You don't trust strangers like that in general, period. You don't trust people as a whole. You don't trust your family. Stop it with the madness. The whole fucking thing sounds crazy. The expectation that it was going to work or that this is how you get the freedom is so fucking out of fucking space with y'all bullshit with this shit that, like I said earlier, I cannot believe that it's going this far. Y'all some pussies. I thought y'all was better than that, tougher than that. Y'all crazy, man. Wow, man. Stop acting fucking tough and shit like that if you don't mean that shit. You're not really about that shit. Be the pussy that you actually are. And stop acting tough. Like you're really a man. Almost none of y'all are. And I want that to hurt your fucking feelings so that you change it. That's the point of me saying that, so that you change that shit. Now, ask yourself, are you a pussy or are you a fucking man?